Hello and welcome again to my unofficial guide on how to set up your P3 Mini and KiloView Server Pro. Basically, ito yung magre-receive ng lahat ng video feed from your different KiloView products, encoders and decoders, and for this particular series, the KiloView P3 Mini. Aside from receiving, nandito yung buong control ng lahat ng devices. So I have this unofficial guide that I can share with everyone. It contains all the information. To start off, go to your Google browser. Just type AWS. So ito yung hosting ng ating server. This is not free, pero mura lang siya kasi pwede mo siyang i-on and off. So mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo kung magkano na yung nagastos namin. Gawa lang kayo ng account and then for me, magla-login lang ako. Okay, so after nyong maka-login and makagawa, select nyo lang itong Singapore servers. Okay? From there, punta naman kayo sa EC2. Nandito yung mga instances or yung virtual machines. Next is, punta tayo sa instances. Nandito. So right now, meron na akong instances na naka-set up. And kung makikita nyo, naka-state siya na naka-stop. So ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na pwede siyang i-stop para hindi kayo mabibil or walang sisingil sa inyo si Amazon. Okay, so kung makikita nyo, ito yung easy to cost ko. So 0 pa rin and it's been, I think, 2 months na itong naka-setup. So balik lang tayo, instances. Mag-launch lang tayo ng instance. So you can follow me. Okay, so name ko lang to, KiloView Server Pro Tutorial. Okay, so for the machine type, I'll select this particular kasi ito yung supported ni KiloView. Confirm lang. Next is instance type. C5 large yung pipiliin natin. So basically, itong instant type, ito na yung virtual machine mo. So si Amazon na yung mag-handle nung mostly lahat. Okay? So for this, ako meron na kasi ako naka-set up, pero pwede kang gumawa ng bagong key. So for this network settings, by default lang yan. And then for this, siguro pwede na yung minimum 15 gig, which is, I think, more than enough. So yun, okay na yun, naka-launch na yun. Punta naman tayo sa instances. Ngayon, ito na yung ating server. So, running na siya. Next na kailangan natin gawin is security group. Pero bago tayo pumunta doon, kailangan alamin muna natin kung ano yung ginagamit niyang security group. So, makikita mo dito at ang ginagamit niyang security group is Wizard number 4. So, since naalaman na natin kung anong ginagamit niya na security group, punta na tayo dito. Ngayon, i-edit lang natin tong security group number 4. And then, edit inbound rules. So, basically, itong security group, firewall rules. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Ayun, hindi ako network guy, pero ayun yung alam ko. Okay, so from the document, makikita na natin dito yung mga kailangan nating rules. So, ito yung mga ports na nire-require ni KiloView para makapag-communicate yung NDI mo and then your external devices and as well as yung port or yung mismong web UI. So, first natin gagawin, itong SSH. So, port 22. Then, lagay lang natin dito is PATI. So, basically, yan na yung rule para makapag-access yung PATI software. Next is custom TCP. Port range 5960 to 7960. So 5960 to 7960. Then the default 00. And then this is for the NDI TCP in. Add rules lang tayo ulit. This is for UDP naman. Same port 5960 to 7960. Then NDI UDP in. Then another custom TCP. 30,000 to 33,000. So, another, same lang. This is for the SRT and RTMP access. And then, custom UDP again. Same port, 30,000 to 33,000. SRT and RTMP. Then, add rule lang tayo ulit. This one for HTTP. This is going to be port 80, and then this is our web access. Then another port, ito na yung web access port natin. So this is going to be port 83. So take note of that because yan na yung gagamitin natin for the web access ng KiloView Server Pro. Then another rule, custom UDP 50,000 to 50,001. Then this is going to be for our external devices access like the P3 Mini. Then next is custom UDP ulit, port 50T53. This is going to be for the MDNS. So after that, save lang natin yung rules. Sorry, make this 00, default any lang. Then save rules. And that's it. That's for the security group. So balik lang ulit tayo sa ating virtual machine. So from there, open lang natin to. And para buksan natin yung portal ng access niya, connect lang tayo. Then from there, connect lang tayo. Okay, so eto na yung ating virtual machine from AWS. So makikita nyo dito nandito yung memory usage and as well as the storage usage. Okay, so next na gagawin natin, type lang natin sudo su to get admin privilege. Then install lang tayo ng update, type apt space update. So after downloading, syempre i-install natin. So type lang natin apt-get space update. So after that, na-update na natin, install naman tayo ng Docker. apt space install space docker.io space -y. So after that, wait lang natin mag-install. Okay, so after installing, confirm lang natin docker space version. Okay, so since wala nang errors, type lang natin system ctl space start space docker, then system ctl space enable space docker.service para every time na mag-open yung ating machine, bubukas yung ating docker. So to confirm yung privilege natin, docker space ps. Next is install naman natin yung Avahi for NDI, apt space install avahi-daemon. So after that, confirm lang natin, press Y, yes. So for this one, ito medyo cased and text sensitive to. I will copy paste this on the description para mabilis nyo na siyang i-copy paste. So copy paste lang natin and press enter. Hold nyo lang yung enter hanggang sa pinakababa for the agreement. Then pag lumabas na yan, press Y, enter. We're actually almost done. Basically, ito na yung ating pinaka firmware for the server ni KiloView. Then after that, confirm nyo lang yung directory, press enter. Then another confirmation, press enter ulit. Then ito na yung sabi kong important port, which is the port 83, yung ating in-enable kanina. So type nyo lang port 83 and enter. So ito na yung link port. So by default should be 50,000. So press enter lang ulit. Then right now, tinatanong na tayo ng ating public IP. So copy paste lang natin itong ating provided public IP from Amazon. Copy paste and enter. After that, you are actually able to install the KiloView Server Pro. So I think overall, less than 10 minutes installing it. Very easy lang siya. Access naman na natin yung pinaka web UI. So copy paste lang ulit natin yung public IP, then add port 83. So right now, nandito na tayo sa ating web UI. Type lang natin is admin. Then for the default password, KiloView 001 with a capital K. And you will be prompt to set a new password. Lagay ka lang ng bagong password. After that, Of course, login ka lang with the new password. And that's it. This is the KiloView Server Pro. So up next, we will be discussing on how to add your different KiloView products to the KiloView Server Pro. Once again, this is Eman Evangelista. Hope it helps.